Have you ever opened your CRM and felt like you were looking into a digital junk drawer? You know there is value buried in there somewhere, but finding it feels like an exhausting chore. If you are a leader in sales or marketing, you have likely felt the sting of a rotting lead, that perfect prospect who slipped through the cracks because their phone number was missing or their record was a duplicate. In the world of revenue operations, RevOps, we often discuss greasing the wheels of the revenue engine. But what happens when the fuel you're putting into that engine is contaminated? That is the reality of poor CRM data hygiene. It isn't just a minor IT headache or a task for later. It is a silent revenue killer that stalls growth and creates massive friction across your entire company. The silent revenue killer, by the numbers. When we talk about dirty data, we aren't just being dramatic to make a point. The financial impact is real and documented. According to research by Gartner, the average organization loses an estimated $12.9 million annually due to poor data quality. This isn't just money spent on harmful software. It is the cost of wasted labor, missed opportunities, and strategic decisions built on digital sand. Consider your marketing budget for a moment. You spend thousands of dollars on ads and content to generate leads. But what if 20% of those leads are dead on arrival because of insufficient data? You are essentially throwing a chunk of your budget directly into a digital landfill. If your conversion rate dropped by 5% due to a technical glitch on your website, you would fix it within an hour. Why let insufficient data do the same thing every single day? What does dirty data actually look like? Before we can fix the problem, we have to identify the culprits. Most messy sales and marketing data falls into three main buckets. The duplicate dilemma. This is the most common issue. You have John Smith from Acme Corp entered 3 different times because he downloaded 3 different white papers. One rep calls him on Monday, another rep calls him on Tuesday. John is annoyed, and your brand looks disorganized. Internally, your reporting is now skewed because you think you have 3 leads when you really only have 1. The missing field epidemic. We've all seen it. Records with no phone numbers, no industry tag, or a job title field that simply says manager. Without these details, your sales team can't prioritize their day, and your marketing team can't segment their emails. If you can't filter your database, you can't target your message. The natural phenomenon of data decay. People are constantly in motion. They get promoted, change companies, or move across the country. Salesforce estimates that 91% of CRM data is incomplete and that 70% of that data decays annually. If you haven't touched your database in 12 months, 3/4 of it is already rotten. Directly put, is your team spending more time fixing records than they are actually selling to them? If the answer is yes, you have a hygiene problem that is eating into your profit. The economic impact. Why your leads are rotting. Imagine a lead as a piece of fruit. When it first comes in, it's fresh and full of potential. However, if that lead is stored in a CRM with a broken email address or is assigned to a rep who left the company 6 months ago, it can't be consumed. It stays on the vine until it withers away. Wasted marketing spend. When your data is messy, your targeting is off. You might be sending high-intent emails to undeliverable addresses or targeting the wrong personas entirely. This not only wastes money, but also damages the sender's reputation. If your bounce rate remains high due to outdated data, mail servers will begin to flag your legitimate emails as spam. Sales friction and trust. Sales reps are driven by momentum. If they log into the CRM and find that half the phone numbers are wrong, they will lose trust in the system. When reps don't trust the CRM, they stop using it. They go back to shadow spreadsheets, and suddenly, your leadership team has zero visibility into the actual pipeline. The 1-10-100 rule. There is a classic concept in data management, the 1-10-100 rule. It's used to quantify the hidden costs of waste and poor quality. This is a powerful wake-up call for any organization because it transforms a technical issue, insufficient data, into an exponential financial cost. The $1 prevention cost, verifying the quality of a record as it is entered. This is the goal of a clean RevOps process. The $10 correction cost, the cost of cleaning, deduplicating, and fixing a record after it has already entered the system. The $100 failure cost, the cost of doing nothing. This includes lost sales, wasted marketing spend, and the butterfly effect of a bad customer experience. When a lead rots, you aren't just losing the cost of the lead, you are losing the lifetime value of a potential customer. Why a data scrub won't save you. Many companies realize they have a problem and decide to run a one-time data scrub. They hire a service to clean up duplicates and verify emails. They feel great for a week and then the data gets messy again. Why? Because they treated the symptom, not the disease. Cleaning data without fixing the underlying process is a waste of time. It's like bailing water out of a boat without plugging the hole. If your web forms lack validation, if your sales team isn't trained on naming conventions, or if different departments use varying definitions for lead, the issue will persist. In a healthy RevOps framework, we build systems that maintain clean data from the outset. The RevOps approach to CRM data hygiene. How do high-growth companies keep their CRM pristine? They treat data hygiene as a continuous loop. They understand that technology can't fix a broken process, but a solid process makes technology unstoppable. Centralized governance. There needs to be one source of truth. RevOps ensures that marketing, sales, and finance all agree on the meaning of the data fields. Automated validation. Don't rely on humans to be perfect. Use tools that automatically check if an email address is real or if a company name is spelled correctly the moment it enters your CRM. Standardized naming. It sounds simple, but having a rule that says always use US instead of United States can save hours of reporting headaches. Data enrichment. Use software to fill in the gaps. If a lead provides an email, good enrichment tools can automatically find their job title and company size for you, keeping your forms concise and your data comprehensive. Actionable steps. Stop the rot today. You don't need to fix everything overnight, but you do need to take the first step. Here is a simple checklist to improve your CRM data hygiene. Perform a health audit. Run a report to identify the number of records missing key information and the number of potential duplicates. The number might surprise you. Audit your entry points. Review your website's forms. Are you using drop-downs instead of free text fields to keep data consistent? Schedule hygiene days. Make data quality a part of your culture. Allocate 30 minutes once a month specifically for your sales team to update their active accounts. Invest in automation. Use workflows to flag records that haven't been touched in a year or those that have hard bounced. When data is clean, the rot stops. Your sales reps feel empowered because they have the correct info. Your marketing team feels confident because their emails are reaching real people. And your leadership team is happy because the revenue numbers are finally accurate. Building a foundation for growth. There's no debating that your CRM is the heart of your business operations. If the heart is clogged, the rest of the body can't function. High-performing teams recognize that data is a valuable asset, comparable to cash or intellectual property. It requires investment, care, and a strategic eye. Navigating the complexities of data structures and process alignment can be overwhelming. This is where a dedicated focus on revenue operations makes the difference. By aligning your people, processes, and technology, you turn your CRM from a digital junk drawer into a powerful engine for growth. Aspiration Marketing specializes in helping businesses clean up their dirty data and build sustainable revenue operations, RevOps strategies. We don't just give you a cleaner list, we help you make the systems that keep your leads fresh and your revenue growing. Are you ready to prevent your leads from going to waste? Let's talk about how we can help you achieve a single source of truth and turn your data into your most significant competitive advantage.